Hey everybody, it's Ben, and Karen's walking downstairs. She's walking. She's not Christopher walking. Or is she?
I'll be back in a second.
Always refresh.
Hang on, I see it. Hello.
hmm
I'll be right back.
hmm It's Karen. hmm So I'll play some chess today, and then we'll do some puzzles and so forth, so on. I think my new favorite song is Jenny. 8675309. That's the only reason I like it. Good song. They say 9 a lot. Gotta like that. All right, let's, play chess. I have trouble finding an opponent usually. Not sure why exactly. Maybe I'm blocked by a lot of people. The song did need more cowbell, I agree. Let's thank my sponsor, NordVPN, without whom I couldn't win all these games. Azerbaijan. Man, that means he's probably good. Mm-hmm. 309. Is that my king knight or my queen knight? We'll never know. It's Karen.
Yeah.
I have the two bishops, and he has the what else?
I'm stuck on the grooves.
Grooves in heart. It's very tempting to do this. Therefore, I will do it.
Yeah. Hey, can you scoot over, or is that going to position you in a weird? Yeah, that's what I was worried about.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's just gonna get cut off. What's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? I guess that's redundant. Hey, Kingpin, and everybody.
Are you situated well, or you want to move over some more?
Well, when you're done, I'm still cut off.
Oh, yeah.
But I
move
think
over
I don't
more.
know why it's like this. We need to. Seems like everything should be shifted more to the right.
Mm.
It's
Probably
fine.
because I'm big, so we can barely fit.
That's not it.
Yeah.
There was some extra space. Yay, CJ. Thank you for the tier 1 sub.
Queen D4. Wow.
Hey, Thierry Aragayo. How's it going? You're running experiments and watching your favorite streamers. What experiments, Mellow?
Well, then I can check. I can take queens and trade rooks. Then my pawn queens. See, I take this.
Mm-hmm.
Then I check. Then I take his rook, and then my pawn queens.
Yay.
He'll just take my pawn and be down a rook. Like I'm nobody. I mean, he's getting mated and he's down a rook. I don't know which is worse. Probably being down a rook. It's opposite color bishop, so he has good drawing chances. Yay, I won.
Yay. Thank you, the Peter, for the prime sub.
Somebody else must have done something.
Panda Squirrel says, go, Ben, go, Ben. Well, we thanked some
Oh, I don't remember.
people.
Thanks, whoever did stuff.
Let me go up and see. We thanked CJ. Is Ben working out? No. You're looking exceptionally handsome today.
Me or you?
Aw.
Thanks, Pierre Abelard, for gifting 10 subs.
I'm sure James Sarrett was just kidding.
10 subs is good.
Thank you for the gift sub. Yeah. Oh, yeah, 10. Yeah, you're right. There they are. We're caught up. Almost. Well, that's because I know you, James Sarrett, but maybe, it was a fine joke. Sorry, I can't move. I'm already cut off a little.
You're cut off?
No, I mean, I'm fine. You can't move over anymore. You're perfect. You're perfect. We're equally cut off. Man, it is taking a while.
Probably have to back up the camera to get us in better.
I feel like it's fine unless it does bump some, if that bothers you.
Nope.
Okay. It's fine for this stream, maybe for the next stream.
Yeah, I have trouble playing people.
Well, we can just hang out for a minute. It doesn't have to be it gives you a chance to rest.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. Why do I have so many viewers? I'm not on Chess TV today.
Maybe you got embedded.
1,000 on the nose.
When's the Dark Souls stream?
Whenever they sponsor me. Thanks to NordVPN. What country is this? Oh, it's Russia, but they're not allowed to show it.
Yay, thank you, Panda Squirrel. Hey, Duacappas, how's it going? There's nobody else streaming. Let me see who's streaming. There's some other people streaming. A bunch of people streaming. Thank you, Duacappas. Yay, Farty Party. Have a couple dollars and buy a pair. Yay, thank you, Farty Party.
You're the best.
We went to a graduation celebration earlier. My niece just graduated from Emory University. So we went and did that. There's a place called Barcelona Tapas Bar.
I thought I'd be down like the exchange. I'm down a piece. That's worse. Oh well, I just have to win a piece down.
Yep. You got it.
Oh yeah. I don't think this guy can beat me up a piece. That would be my guess. It's only 2608. Oh, he just hung a piece. I guess he meant to play bishop e4. He mouse slipped. I'm not sure what he did. I'm not sure if he mouse slipped. I don't know what happened there.
You hang pieces sometimes, so he just.
Well, that's a pretty bad hanging of a piece.
That was pretty bad, but still.
Let's see. I guess I'll go here and defend my g pawn, and then I'll round this guy up. I blundered a piece. He plays h6. Well, maybe I could play g5. Huh. Well, I better because I lose a piece if I don't. Although I could lose a piece, then take all his queenside pawns. Interesting. Yeah, bishop takes g5 doesn't work. Okay, he noticed that. Maybe he won't notice it now. I have 3 connected pass pawns. Good, good. And I tracked my rook with king d7. This is a well-played game. Rook d1 was a good move. Oh, no, I'm lost. Damn. Yeah, I blundered too many times. This isn't the best game ever played. It's close.
No, when did Levy already play Nemo? Who won? I knew they were playing, but I lost track of when it was. My boots were made for walking.
For Christopher Walken?
Go dogs, but stop barking.
Alright, that was not a good game.
Oh, hey, who won? Did they play? Oh, Levy crushed. 19-4. What was the time control?
It's several time controls.
Oh, several.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I made my opponent overconfident.
Did Nemo prepare for the match and try to train? Because her rating is lower. She has a lower title. So it seemed like a little bit of a mismatch, but I didn't follow the details of the match. 5 minute, 3 minute, 1 minute. Okay, yeah, that's typically what I've seen. Oh, they were all good games. Oh, I'm good then. I'm glad. Not so good in time pressure. Well, maybe they can do a rematch. Yeah, she seems really into poker right now, C.L. Smith. I would agree. I think she's doing poker right now. Yeah. She would have had a good chance if there was a poker segment. Well, I'm glad that some of the games were competitive. Oh, she prepped the wrong opening. The problem with the NBA is that by the time you're 25, you're starting to get old. Is that a random thought, Bonarici, or were you replying to somebody or some event? We've got 2 dogs that bark a lot. Oh, you just random as usual. Yeah, I need to go up there and yell at the dogs. That's what I need to do. What dog do I like better? Hey, Owen, I like Kazoo better. Kazoo. We have a part pit bull and lab dog. That's Glory Bee. And then the other one's Kazoo. He's part hound dog and something. It hurts my ears, Bonarici. So I don't think it's okay if they need to talk. They need to shut up. Right now. No, Kazoo is my boy. He's so sweet. Yeah, I should do some DNA testing. Chihuahua Husky mixes. Yeah, that seems very unusual. Hey, Quizhead, how's it going? What do I think about the Supreme Court? We talked about it a little bit last night. Hopefully they don't. Sounds like they're gonna recommend or make it so that the states can. I don't know if I was reading different things. I don't know if they can. I guess they could also do a federal law, but it seems like maybe abortion's going to be outlawed once they publish their opinion, at least in a lot of states. So I don't know. I don't think it's a good thing for the country. And as I pointed out previously, I'm going to tell you who's to blame. It's not Trump, and it's not even the justices. It's the Trump voters. Because we told you that Trump was going to appoint a bunch of very conservative justices who were going to do just what they're doing. You were told, you were warned. So, thank you. Well, we vote for a president, and the president appoints the Supreme Court justices. So there were a whole bunch appointed under Trump's watch because I guess they were old and retiring. And so that's what happened. Do I think he'll be back, Trump?
I won.
I hope not. I miss him on Twitter a little bit, though. But yeah, he's entertaining. But yeah, he doesn't make a good president. Yeah, Ruth Bader Ginsburg, yes, she did die suddenly. That's true. But yeah, she was old.
Still theory.
You're innocent, you're not American, Owen. Yeah, well, the Supreme Court did swing right. No doubt about it. But, it's not a surprise. How's the weather up there, Miss Dr. BVTTS? He's still doing rallies and can be watched in Newsmax. Oh, yeah. I think Ben was telling me about this. The last one was in Greensburg, PA, where he was endorsing Dr. Oz. I barely follow it all. I'm busy. It's disheartening, so I don't really follow it as much, No, you have not missed the puzzles yet, just inconclusive. Yeah, Owen, I did hint that Holden might start streaming. Well, he should start streaming. He missed the internship deadlines for the summer. And
I can't believe I didn't play King G7.
He can maybe be a math tutor, but
Good thing I was still losing. It doesn't matter what I did.
oh. Yeah, I think he should stream some Minecraft.
This guy's hard to lose to, but I've lost to him twice.
I don't know anybody better than Minecraft. And he's probably better.
And you know a lot of Minecraft players.
Schlatt. He's probably better than Schlatt. I bet chat's surprised I just casually threw out Schlatt. Yeah, I bet my son can, rival Schlatt for sure. What did I do on Mother's Day? We went to eat at you don't know who Schlatt is, Farty Party? He's a big YouTuber, Minecrafter. We went out to a Thai restaurant for Mother's Day. It was good. And then I did some chess. Yeah, Jay Schlatt. He's funny. He's not good. Well, then I was correct that my son's better. There never was a more boring game than Minecraft, except for I don't want to say it in case we get another sponsorship. That game that we did recently on stream, terrible.
I liked it.
Well, it wasn't of that type, though. Of that type, it was, there could be better. Ben, how should a layperson approach politics? Yeah, thank you, ophthalmophobia. Can be worse than checkers. Well, I don't want to say what the other game was. No, but Minecraft is worse anyway. Minecraft is so boring. I've played it a few times. We are playing the World Open, playing chess forever. Ben Finegold for president. I was checking. In German, it's Minecraft. Yeah, I would say that, yeah, my kids liked Legos, and it does seem like an extension of that. I don't have any tips for under 2200 playing chess forever. I'm not very good. I'm just trying to do a bunch of tactics. See if I can get better. That's what I'm saying, Owen. I have to have a goal in a game. There has to be a a reason that I'm playing it, and I need to know how to win, and I need to be able to strategize. So, hey, that's what my kids say, Kajudo. It's not boring if you play survival with friends, use mods, and play Java version. That's what they said. All right, well, maybe he's right. Maybe you guys are onto something. Yeah, those games are more fun with friends. I missed it. What happened?
I won.
Yay. You did 31 in Puzzle Rush today. That's pretty good. I'm so slow. I can't do much. Hey, Squang, how's it going? Why do y'all hate on Bedrock Edition so much? Did you see the march in the Red Square in Moscow? Or Moscow, I'm not trying to say it. Frightening. I did not see it. Was that today? When was it? Yeah, maybe the game was no good, Spiky Biscuit. Every 9.5, so May 9th, there is a march in Moscow, to celebrate the victory over the Nazis. Oh, I did. You know what I did see? I didn't understand what it was. I saw Karyakin tweet a picture of himself, and maybe he was in Red Square. I didn't realize that's what was going on. I did see that. Yay, first time chatter, berserkerification. You like Minecraft for its creativity. A Grand Blaster, that's cute. Slalozo is a stormtrooper who mastered chess. A Grand Blaster. Putin is just a Nazi himself. Yeah, that's who I was just talking about, Quizhead, Karyakin. He got I think a 6-month ban. But Ben's opponent playing too crazy. I think chess takes creativity, McMellow. More weapons going to Ukraine trying to learn. The Cherry Point says your lectures have helped this new chess player. Great help to him. Thank you, the Cherry Point. Closing in on the 1,000 mark. Oh, you saw some refugees in Berlin, Quizhead. Thank you, James Sarrett. Man, the dogs are difficult. Who let the dogs out? Yay. No, they just bark at anything. I could go up and let them out. Then we'll still hear them, but it won't be as bad. They'll be outside. The whole neighborhood can hear them. You had a fight with your father. He said he understands Putin because the threat of NATO. Yeah. Well, people aren't always getting the right information. So that's all you can say. Right. What type of books do I like to read? Dankle or dank algorithms? Um,
God, what's wrong with me? My play's so bad. Jesus.
I don't read as much as I used to, but when I do read, I prefer fiction. And I'm kind of snobby about it, like picky. Let me just say picky about it. I usually read books that win awards, those type books. I don't like genre fiction. I don't like romance or westerns or science fiction typically because they're not very well written. But I'm going to try to read Chess Bitch. I mean, not Chess Bitch, Chess Queens and Chess Bitch. And I want to read All Toucher's book. I've got a couple of nonfiction books that I want to read. And in the 60s and 70s, you read a book a day, Bonarici? You read a book a year? Yeah, that's me too. I don't read like I used to. If I had a superpower, what would it be, and what would my superhero costume look like? I don't even know the superheroes. I guess maybe I'd love to be invisible. That'd be good. Then I don't have to worry about a wardrobe. just invisible.
And I'm winning on move 4. I'm completely winning on move 7. Then I'm dead lost on move 11.
Oh.
Man, just tough.
You read Stephen King. Yeah, the Stephen King that I like are the stories that are not what he's known for. The horror / mystery, suspense, whatever the genre is. I like Stand By Me, which I think is a short story. I read that and saw the movie. That was great. I did like The Shining, but I didn't read it. But I read something else by him that was not typical. You've read everything he's written, Bonarici? How Life Imitates Chess by Kasparov. Well, if I were invisible, it'd be I could be invisible just some of the time when I wanted to. I would be invisible all the time. Dune and Solaris. Yeah, I haven't read very much science fiction. The Chess Experience podcast. Is that Daniel's? I forget the names of all these podcasts. Yeah, that's his, isn't it? Yeah, I've listened to Lula Rob's on there. If we're talking about the same podcast. I think his is the Chess Experience. And Jen Shahade. And I still want to hear the C.L. Smith one, but I got all backed up. So that's on my list. Yeah, I liked them. They're interesting. Mm-hmm. Hey, P. Schneider, how's it going? I don't know if I have a favorite chess player. Naroditsky, yeah, he's, up there. I like Fabi. Oh, your rating went up, P. Schneider? Good. Yeah, mine can go up and down by 200 and 300 points on any given day. So I'm glad yours went up. Hey, Mark, how's it going? You like curly hair? Yeah, curly hair's all right. I don't know if Gordon Lightfoot still performs or if he's even still alive. We heard him on the radio today, though. You love Lightfoot's albums? You're sleepless in Hamburg, Germany? Hey, Quizhead's in Germany. You guys, he's up. Hey, Felix Frias, how's it going? His health isn't great, Mark. Lightfoot's a good guitar player. 12-string guitar player. Yay. Will we go to the Coldplay show in Atlanta? It's in early June. No, we didn't know about it. Probably not. We're traveling a bit. See you, Sly Lozo. Have a good time grocery shopping. Your favorite chess player is Alpha Zero? Oh, Hamburg is in a different state with a different dialect than Berlin. How do the dialects compare there, Quizhead? Like, for example, those two dialects of you guys and Link in the U.S., I mean, we have some things that are different in the South and the Northeast, for example. Different accents and some different words for things. Do I like pomegranates or kiwis more? Kiwi. It's like the difference between New York and Texas. I have to get some lemonade in a minute. I could make coffee too if you wanted any. I don't really want any. If you want some, I could make someone to go up. I can see what the dog's finally got quiet. I'm scared to go up there. In Bavaria, it's kind of special. Culture of its own. And not only the beer. You guys know each other? Kajudo and Quizhead? Yeah, I would love to go to Germany. I've never been. Hey, Luke Jim. A VR, what is that? Virtual reality chess club on Alt Space. Oh. Well, that's pretty cool that you guys know each other. It's like old home week. You went there on exchange, Luke Jim? In November, there's a big chess tournament greater than 400 in Bavaria. Open Bavarian Championship. Why don't you come and play? That sounds like a nice tournament. That's funny, quiz head. You can't queen because there's a bug.
He's a weird player. It's like he uses an engine for half the game. The other half he plays like a beginner. Very strange.
Is he titled?
No.
Yeah, anytime anybody's high rated with no title, they're immediately...
Yeah, like knight f6 is a beginner move.
Yeah.
He plays like a beginner, then he plays really good tactics in the middle of the game quickly. So he's a weirdo.
Mm-hmm. Can you post a link to the tournament? Yes. It's near the mountains in the beautiful area of the Tegernes. Yeah, you can post it. I have to do a, let me do a permit on you. Hang on, P. Schneider, if I can remember how to do it. Let's see if that works. Yes, you have 3 minutes to post your link, P. Schneider. So you're welcome to paste it there. There it is. I have been known to play f3 a time or two. Let me see. English. Yeah, I'll take a look at that, P. Schneider. After the stream, I've got it up in a browser, so I won't forget about it. Yeah, 3 minutes is a lot of time. He could go crazy with links, so I'm glad he didn't. Yeah, definitely. We'll talk about it, P. Schneider. A VR lecture. 3 Yeah, you don't have to have a headset. Quiz head. Oh yeah, Mark. Yeah, the gas is pretty expensive.
This guy really seems like a cheater. He plays horrible, then he plays great. I'm pretty sure he's a cheater.
Oh, or maybe just move on from him. I guess it's hard to find people to play.
Yeah, it's just there's nobody to play.
Yeah.
Yeah, he plays like a beginner, and then he plays really well, and he mouse slips a lot, which is weird. He mouse slipped like 3 games.
Yay, thank you, Just Inconclusive, for the Prime sub. Oh, it's not a Prime sub, it's a regular sub. Tier 1 sub. Thank you.
Even better.
Hey, do I still go to karaoke? I do, Owen. Not as often lately because we've been doing
Yeah, like
other
he just hung
things.
his queen.
Yeah, he hung it
Like,
more in a different
No,
game,
no, but
too.
he makes these kinds of
Yeah.
instant like blunders like half the time. Then the other half he just plays like great tactics and great defense. Weird. It's a weird guy. I guess he could be intoxicated. If he's in Russia, it's like 3 a.m.
Yeah, that's
So
possible.
it could be he's exhausted.
Mistakes were made. Yeah, you can certainly email me. Karen at atlchessclub.com. I need to change that because we don't have a chess club anymore. But that is still my email address. That Maid of 43 comment was suspect. Yeah. After this game, I'm going to go upstairs for a minute, get some lemonade, make some coffee, talk to the dogs. And then I will return. Hey, Archer, how's it going? Yay, thank you, Squang. Blase says maybe it's a bot that intentionally picks a terrible move every now and then to evade detection. Possible. Yay.
God,
That,
what an awful game.
that was very tense.
Yeah. Man, I played bad.
All right, I'm going to go upstairs. I'll be right back
Mm-hmm.
and do stuff.
Rook B1, Jesus. What kind of move is that? It's almost as bad as my queen D7. It's not, but it's, well, maybe it is. It's close. Man, why do I play so badly? What happened to me? Man, I play really badly. Oof. I play really badly. Jesus. Slow, too. Yeah, I play really bad. How do I play so bad? I didn't see knight f5. It doesn't matter. It's just weird I didn't see it. I don't know. Thanks, Bishop Takes, for gifting a sub. Guy's such a weird player. I guess I blunder a lot too. Yeah, I don't know. The guy plays really weird. Plays like a beginner, or he plays really good and fast. I mean, I guess I do that too. So I don't know. Maybe. I also play really badly, and then I play like I'll play 10 good moves in a row, then I'll play 10 bad moves in a row. Yeah, he's probably exhausted. It's true. I'm going to do a NordVPN ad because you guys like that. Hey, everybody. I want to talk about my sponsor, NordVPN. Super fast servers, 5,200 plus in 59 countries. If it was 58 or 60, I wouldn't do it, but 59. Unlock Netflix and your favorite entertainment websites. 30-day money-back guarantee. Protects data while traveling in public, such as airports or coffee shops, or both. Cybersecurity suite, which acts as an ad blocker. I said that right. No data logging, the thing that you're afraid of. 24/7 customer support, live chat, emails, etc. 24/7, that's a lot of attention. Up to 6 simultaneous connections. Double data encryption for increased anonymity. Thanks, Seaburn 1985 for the 5 subs. Compatible with most operating systems, including Windows, Mac OS, Linux, iOS, and Android. Unlimited bandwidth. Automatic kill switch. NordVPN has an extension for Chrome browser, which is lightweight and user-friendly. See, it's lightweight. From the first click, it secures your browsing in seconds. IKE v2/IPsec security protocol. Peer-to-peer sharing allowed. I wonder if I'm allowing that. NordVPN was selected as the best VPN and best VPN awards in 2019 by VPN Mentor. Recommended by leading tech and VPN-related sources such as VPN Mentor, PC Mag. Use NordVPN extension for your browser, Chrome, Firefox. It will only cover your browser traffic and leave the gaming latency untouched. This way, you can securely click links without exposing your true IP address. No more swatting. A new game being released a month later in your region? An awesome addition available in other countries only? Well, it used to be you had to move to those countries, but now you can change your IP and enjoy gaming experience with no borders. And starting the next series of ads, I'm going to be doing a demonstration and showing you some other stuff. The next ads are going to be more exciting. I have to put the word marker. Well, I didn't do well against that guy. I beat him 8-7, but I mean, I think I won 6 games because he hung a queen on move 10. I don't think I beat him like one game where I beat him. Every other game he just like hung something crazy in a pre-move in the opening. But yeah, he played a lot faster than I did. So I don't know. Probably just I'm bad. I think I can't complain that people are cheating anymore because I play so bad. Man, I think like that's over. There's no more, I can't accuse anybody of cheating. I just play terrible. And so forth. So on. Man, I don't feel like playing anymore because I play so bad. It's a good chess stream. No chess. All right, let's see. Friends. I can't tell if people are cheating anymore because I play so terribly. It used to be, you know, I played pretty well. And then if the guy played 10 times better than me and was untitled, I figured something was funny. But now if they play 10 times better than me, it's because I play horrible. Man, I play really bad. What happened to me? I mean, this wasn't even funny. like making 4 knights and mating him this way. That's even when I'm silly, I'm not as silly as I used to be. What is this? I'm not using the 2 knights. What's happening? Terrible. Yeah. I don't know why I'm so bad. Karen says I don't study enough, but studying is not going to help me see pawn takes queen. You know, my openings weren't the cause of my bad result in Foxwoods. I was winning against one guy the whole game, and then I made like the worst move in chess history and lost. That was the only game I lost. My draw against Rizitano's because I'm an idiot. Aw. Yay. Yeah, I bought this when I visited Michigan. Because that guy reminds me of me, except I'm lazier. All right, now for $1 trillion.
Yeah.
Who's that?
You told me, I think. Snorlax?
Yeah.
I wouldn't
Yes,
have known.
we're rich.
I wouldn't have known if you hadn't told me.
Does that look like me? I mean, a little bit. See the toenails? See?
You do like to sleep.
Yeah, look. I don't sleep like that, though.
No.
I sleep a different way. I have a sleeping position. It's a very strange position. It's like a chess position.
Scoot over just a little bit.
Which way?
To the right.
Yeah. This is my last game I won.
Yeah.
Notice how that's made.
Look at all those knights.
Well, I beat him 8-7. I just didn't feel like playing anymore. Play so bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Karen made coffee. It's not Mother's Day anymore. Oh, I think she made coffee on Mother's Day.
I did. I cooked breakfast for Archer. Like eggs and toast.
She gave me breakfast in bed. Nothing. Although on the radio, breakfast in bed sounded bad. There's a lot of food in the bed. There's a Simpsons episode where it's Mother's Day. Unless this is Family Guy. So I'm getting confused now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, I don't know if it was Mother's Day or her birthday. And I don't know what cartoon it was. Okay, but I'm going to get on with the story. And so he gives her breakfast in bed. It's on a tray like above her. Then when she wakes up and moves slightly, it all spills everywhere. And he has a scavenger hunt for her, which he's really excited about because he wants to go play golf.
Okay.
So he's giving her like some busy work. Like, your birthday present is go here and do this. Yeah. And like, I know that happened in Family Guy, but I'm wondering if this also, like, because Homer does stuff like that too. When Homer wants to go fishing, he does some weird stuff. Yeah. Anyway, I don't know what the point of the story was, but the point is breakfast in bed is, a risky venture.
That's true. Time for Raid Legends. Well, Ben was feeling nostalgic for our experience with Raid.
Yeah, Raid was good.
Yeah,
because we made money and
it wasn't so bad.
Killed a lot of people.
Yeah, we killed people. We did it.
Yeah, that's not really Karen's kind of game. Wait, is there any video game that you like ever?
Well, I mean, I'm not up on the current. Yeah, I mean.
No, but like in your life.
Yeah.
What'd you like?
I've talked about them before.
Yeah.
You want me to tell you the whole thing again?
No, just give me a couple of games you liked.
Well, there are different kinds of games. In the 80s, I liked Miss Pac-Man, Amidar, and Jungle Hunt, and Galaga, and Centipede, which you also
Yeah,
played.
I like a lot of those games.
Then, and also Cubert. Then, I didn't really play for a long time, and then I like the first-person shooters. Like I played Doom and Marathon.
Doom.
That was only for Macs. That was great. Marathon. Beautiful graphics. And I really didn't play much since then. You like Jungle Hunt? You're the only person that's ever heard of it. Yeah, I like and I played Smash Brothers with Spencer and Deepak a couple of times. But I just kept falling off the platform. I don't care for those platform games. I like first person shooter. I want to be,
My brother, who's in the
game,
chat, was good at Donkey Kong. He was like 2,700 at Donkey Kong. And he was also good at Space Invaders. And I wasn't good at Space Invaders. That was my worst game. I couldn't maneuver. I couldn't do anything. But my brother was good at that. But I was not. I was only good at Missile Command, and by good I mean that was the least bad I was. Like, I could make anybody better than me at Missile Command by explaining to them how to play. I know how to play. I know the strategy. I could explain the strategy to anybody, and they would be better than me because I'm not good. But I know how to play. I just can't do it well. And by not doing it well, I mean I'm better than 99% of people. But I think if I just taught anybody the strategy and showed them a few times, they'd be better than me by just implementing the same strategy, but being better at video games than me. That would be my...
Oh, sorry. Has anybody heard of Amadar at all? Nobody's ever heard of Amadar. That was
Battle Chess was great. Now, in Battle Chess, you couldn't change color. I think you were always white.
Oh, really?
You couldn't be black. And then in Battle Chess, when you capture a piece, they fight. And the piece that's capturing the other piece wins. Because otherwise, and then the other guy dies and then he leaves. And then you win. Yeah, Battle Chess was great. Go Battle Chess.
Hey, he always says that tensor extension.
Tensor extension.
Then the next thing he'll say is beauty.
Oh.
So he's actually not being ugly. Mm-hmm. But I can see how it might look like it's going to be ugly.
Man, Nightbot's doing the Vegas thing a lot, even though the Fedorowicz thing isn't there. Nightbot already did it like a minute ago. It's like every minute it's doing it.
How's it doing it?
I don't know.
Let me look real quick.
It just did it twice.
While we're here.
Yeah.
Let me figure out how to fix that.
Mm-hmm.
I'll get Fedorowicz out of there. I don't know why he's in there. That's a pretty strange mistake to make. So somebody must have told me Fedorowicz. I'm sticking to it, that story. Let's see.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in Nightbot. It's a Nightbot command? Yeah.
I don't know.
It is. So let me see. What would I have called it? Maybe.
Somebody tried Vegas, but that didn't work.
All right, timers. There's a timer. See, I don't even see a timer over here. I think I'm on my channel. Yeah, I'm on the wrong channel.
There you go.
All right, timers.
National Open.
National Open.
That would be a good thing to call it. Yeah.
All right, first, it's supposed to be every 30 minutes.
Maybe somebody typed National Open and then it did it by itself later.
All right, let's edit it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, actually, it's going to be not in here. Let me go. Commands, custom. See, this kills time too.
That's the important thing, is I want my coffee.
All right, let me. Sorry, guys, we're drinking our coffee, and I'm fixing a command, and we're just hanging out for a minute. And then, are you going to play some more? Or did you want to do some puzzles?
Yeah. Let's just talk to the chat. Go chat.
I'm fine with talking to chat, but let me fix this command.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's National Open. There it is.
So I said there will be several tournaments.
As well.
Okay.
Or maybe you don't want it as well.
That's fine. That same fly.
And that thing's flying around.
I
See, I don't imagine it.
No, it's the one I've been complaining
There's
about.
one in the car too, but it's not a fly. It's a creature that doesn't exist anywhere except in my car. I have no idea what it is. It's a really small, weird-looking thing.
Let me see.
It's like a gnat, but it's a weird color.
We had to get rid of Fedorowicz. This is just like old people's story. I'll go ahead and tell. So I had Fedorowicz is also doing analysis at the National Open, but except for he's not. I don't I don't know who told me that.
Yeah, only I'm doing it now.
How it got in there and what the situation is. I'm the one that set up the command. I don't know why I put that. Okay, I fixed it.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, who knows why I thought that and what the circumstances are.
I was talking to Karen about the tournament, and I said, should I play in the tournament? And she said, no. She says, I want you to have time to play blackjack. And that was one of her best jokes.
All right. Right. And then you'll hear about my dead body next week.
Your dead body or mine? Who's dead?
Well, the only way you'll play is if I'm dead.
If I'm dead? If I don't survive, tell my wife hello. That's right. It's a beige alert. Now, for $1 trillion,
Yeah.
the beige alert, where the leader of the beige alert planet said, tell my wife hello.
Yeah.
What's the name of the planet?
I don't know.
The neutral planet. It's neutral.
Oh. Hey, can I have a paper towel?
And then the guy who's the head of the planet, the other guy refer to him as your neutralness. Like his.
Yeah.
And then when he said, "You think they're going to attack us?" the leader said, "My gut tells me maybe." It was very neutral. And then Zab Brannigan didn't like that. He says, "With your enemies, you know where they stand." He says, "I like my enemies." He says, "These neutral people, we got to get rid of them. Those are terrible, horrible." Man, Zab Brannigan's one of the greatest characters ever. Also, Troy McClure. Same guy. Remember the guy, his wife killed him?
Hey, is that a real thing?
No.
Okay, just just ignore it.
But I think it's similar and he's confused.
Oh, okay, that's because it
But
looks like
I don't know.
doesn't it look like he's making a joke?
Yeah, he could be making a joke. But he said, I don't know. So I don't know. Yeah. So the guy who plays Zab Brannigan and the guy who plays Troy McClure on The Simpsons, his wife killed him.
Oh yeah.
In real life.
Oh, in real life.
And then she killed herself, I think.
Oh.
And then his name, I'll tell you his name in a second.
Oh.
As soon as somebody puts it in the
Hartman?
chat. Phil
Phil
Hartman.
Hartman.
Phil Hartman.
I know him.
You spelled Hartman wrong.
He was
but
a Saturday Night Live guy.
Yeah. He was unfrozen caveman lawyer on Saturday Night Live. He was a caveman. He was frozen. Then they unfroze him. He became a lawyer. But he was a caveman, so his law practice was a little iffy.
Yeah. Yeah, there are a lot, but there's more women that got
Another woman killed her husband, but it was an accident. I mean, a famous people. He's the comedian. I saw him perform in Columbus, Ohio. He yelled a lot. No comedian has yelled more.
Sam Kinison?
Sam Kinison. That was good.
I didn't remember that his wife killed him.
His wife was driving and they got in a car accident and he died.
Oh, car accident.
I don't know if she died.
Car accident.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sam liked to yell a lot.
Yeah, Sam Kinison. I saw him live. He was funny.
Yeah.
No, Courtney Love didn't kill Kurt Cobain. That's just a rumor.
That's the flat earthers.
That seems unlikely.
There's like a group of stuff that people believe.
I thought Sam Kinison's wife was driving and they died in a car accident.
That's in the same bucket.
And
as
you're saying Sam
flat
Kinison was hit
earthers.
by a car.
Flat earthers.
It did happen 30 years ago, but I'm going to still look it up.
So you don't want to be a flat earther in life. Now, come on, you can do better.
Wow, he was married 3 times, Sam
You can
Kinison.
be more well-rounded.
He's pretty round, Sam Kinison.
Just cracking myself
Hey,
up
here's
over
Sam
here.
Kinison. On Wikipedia, his pictures with Rodney. You can see he's
yeah.
bigger than Rodney.
Yeah.
Rodney wasn't tiny. According to people we won't name, Rodney Dangerfield 100% of the time was stoned.
Thank you, Chad.
100%. I have that on good authority. Let's see. Death. Kinison was driving. Oh, Kinison was driving. I thought his wife was driving. When it struck head on, he was driving a 1989 Pontiac Turbo Trans Am, Interstate 40, near Needles, California, hit by a pickup truck driven by a 17-year-old. The guy that hit him had been drinking alcohol. The pickup truck crossed the center line of the roadway while trying to pass another vehicle and moved into Sam Kinison's lane. Kinison and his wife were on their way to Nevada to perform at a sold-out show at Riverside Casino. He was found unconscious. He was not wearing a seatbelt. He was pronounced dead at the scene, according to his brother. His wife was also injured but recovered. Okay, so he was driving and somebody else was at fault. And I thought his wife was driving and she was at fault. But his wife was in the car and did not die.
Yay, hello. Thank you, Nihon Zaru
Man,
Ramen.
things that happened 30 years ago, I missed the details. By the way, it was exactly 30 years ago. It was
Like ramen noodles?
April 92.
Yeah.
That's pretty 30 years ago-ish.
Well, that's more than I ever wanted to know about Sam Kinison. But I do remember him, and he yelled a lot.
He was the teacher in Back to School, and he was yelling at Rodney, and then Rodney gave an answer he liked, and he said, good. Good.
I used to watch him. Charlie was a huge... When he and my mom were dating, when I was in 8th grade, he had HBO, and we didn't have a lot of money, but he had HBO, which was a lot of money to me. So we would go over there, and we would watch, and there were specials like Sam Kinison and what's the guy's name? Carl. Wait, I can't remember his name.
George Carlin.
Carlin.
Richard Pryor, or was he already not alive?
He was
Eddie Murphy.
he was still alive.
I'm naming the great comedians. Henny Youngman.
I don't remember that one. I just
Man,
didn't
Henny
tell.
Youngman was
We
great.
just saw some over at his
R.I.P.
apartment.
Yeah. Henny Youngman, here's his shtick.
Yeah.
All his jokes were one-liners, and he said them really fast. So he'd say a joke, and then you laugh. He says another joke, and they're all like 5 seconds long. So you like that. You don't like the long jokes.
No.
And he would stand there and hold a violin.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was it. He stood there with a violin. He would tell one joke after another, and he'd leave. And he just held the violin there. That's what he did. That's his shtick.
Bill Cosby.
My mom's favorite joke she ever heard on TV was on The Tonight Show. Rodney Dangerfield was doing stand-up, and she said, I was so ugly when I was a kid, the doctor slapped my mother.
No.
And my mom thought that was the funniest thing she ever heard.
I don't like any of those. I don't like stand-ups that much. Stephen Wright. Yeah, we watched Stephen Wright.
Well, the problem with Stephen Wright is he had a dog, but he bought spot remover and his dog disappeared. That was the problem that he had.
I remember him. Isn't he the one that talks kind of in
No, Jack
voice?
Benny's the guy who played the violin. No. Henny Youngman didn't play the violin. He just held it. He just stood there with his violin in his hand. He held it up and down. He didn't hold it like a violin. He just stood there with it.
Yeah, Andrew Dice Clay. I forgot about him. Joe List.
Never heard of him. I know who his mother
Cates.
is. Joe Mama.
A friend of ours does Deepak does some improv stand-ups, or actually it's not all improv. It's not improv. He has his jokes. I want to go see him sometime.
Hey, it's Ken West. He referred to you as my spouse.
Where?
It's my fave GM and his spouse.
Yay! Hey,
Man,
Ken.
what an insulting,
That's not insulting.
Here's why Ken West likes me.
He got on our stream
But here's why he likes me. There's only one reason.
Yeah.
Okay, and he'll remember, even though it was 10 years ago. One time I bought him I actually don't know, but he'll say in the chat, whiskey or brand something. But I got him the good stuff. So it was like the shot was like $18. And he was like, this is the greatest thing like ever. But I forgot what it was. I don't know if it was scotch or if it was bourbon or if it was, I don't know what it was. But I know that Ken West liked it. That's what I know.
And he was yours forever.
That's right. I bought him one shot at expense, and he said, it goes down smooth.
That's why the dogs love me so much. Because I gave them some special treats.
Come on, Ken West. What was it?
And they never forgot it.
Yeah, Ken West should be a VIP. He's not a sub. It was bourbon. Yeah. It was expensive bourbon because he was saying how great it was.
Rinat Jambayev.
Yeah, someone give Ken West a sub. K West Star 52.
I knew that was
Now,
made
was
up.
Ken West born in 52 or he's 52 years old?
I don't know.
We'll take a guess.
Let's see. Do I think he's older than me? Maybe. I'm going to say he's 52. Oh, he's born in 52? Oh, really?
He's way older than you.
Hey, well, you're looking pretty good, Ken.
Wow, Karen thought you were 52. You were 52 like 40 years ago. God damn.
Well, he looks younger than his age.
No, he does look younger than is true. Yeah, he could be 52. Yeah. I'm not even sure he was born in 52, but he's not 52. That's for sure.
And the dogs are just going crazy tonight.
Oh, we were talking about whether you were born in 52 or you were 52 years old, Ken West. She guessed you were 52 years old. She thought she was older than you. Very suspicious.
I think he saw it all.
Yeah, I keep hearing this, that Hikaru had bishop and knight and couldn't checkmate. But I only heard about it. I didn't see it. I didn't see how much time he had left. I didn't see if he was paying attention.
I didn't hear anything about it.
I heard about it, but, if he had 10 seconds left, that's not surprising. If he had 2 minutes left, then it's surprising.
Yeah, I can't imagine that he wouldn't be able to do it.
Well, he could have had 10 seconds left.
I know, but other than that scenario, he could do that blindfolded.
Yeah.
There's
Right.
no way
He definitely can do it blindfolded. Yeah. He had a minute left and he got flustered. That happens to me sometimes. You can get flustered sometimes. But yeah, a minute left, he should do it 99% of the time. And then some.
Yeah. Well, that does.
At the top level, usually they just resign because,
You saw it, Chad?
it's too easy.
Well, I'll have to go find the clip on that. I didn't even hear about it.
When they have a 30-second increment in slow chess, if you have bishop and knight against a pawn, and you're going to take the pawn and mate with bishop and knight, don't take the pawn. Just block the pawn, make 30, 35 moves very quickly, then take the pawn. And now you've built up like 20 more minutes on your clock before you have to give them mate.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea.
That's a good trick if you're low on time. And there's an increment.
Yeah, and there's no, that's a great
because a lot of tournaments have 30-second increment.
True.
And then you don't want to, Conversely, if you have rook and bishop against rook and pawn, you want to take the pawn quickly because if the guy makes a lot of moves, he can defend with the rook. But this is getting very esoteric, and you know what that means? Delicious. Swing and a miss.
You got your first over-the-board chess tournament tomorrow, Clever. That's great. It's going to be fun.
Can you guys not say bishop and king mate? Can you call it bishop and knight mate? Thank you.
Hikaru's opponent did the right thing and moved towards the center.
How did he post a clip? How is it possible?
I've been able to do the bishop and knight mate, but not consistently. And that was only in the last week. I spent like an hour. But I mean, then I could do it. I did it a few times, and then I went to bed, and I woke up, and I couldn't. He kept escaping, so I got to go back and.
Hey, Ken West,
figure it
I've
out
been
again.
doing something in my blitz games that you complained about that you do all the time in your slow games. But I'm doing it in blitz chess like every game. My opponent makes a threat, I stop the threat, then they make some random move, and then I allow the threat because it's not a threat anymore. So I move away what I did, and they do it. And you were complaining about that to me 10 years ago. And now that's what I do in blitz chess. I'm letting my opponents do whatever they want. So, terrible. I'm not even charging them either.
How do you get out of 1100 ELO?
Play better. Yeah.
Just have to study.
You got to play at people who are better than you and analyze your games, and it takes a lot of time. Some people, they don't get better once they get to a certain point, no matter what they do. I have a funny example. There was a guy in Michigan who was 1200, and he was always 1200. And he was probably in his 30s or 40s. And he liked the King's Indian. He played the King's Indian. That's what he did. And he bought every book on the King's Indian. So all he did was study the King's Indian. That's all he did. And when he was black, it didn't matter what white played. He would I'll play some random moves for white. Okay. So he would get this King's Indian position with these 5 moves. So he would play knight f6, g6, bishop g7, d6 castles. And then his opponent would do something, and they'd get a King's Indian position. And once he got here, there nothing in his head from what he studied. That is it. No. So he would study King's Indian all day, all night, every book on the King's Indian. But once he got here, he was done. And then, not only was he done, he would play moves nobody would consider. Right? So, like, let's say castles. I don't know. He'd play bishop to d7. That was a common thing. Then he'd play, like, b6. And then he would play a6. Like, he made random legal moves, even though that's all he studied. He couldn't help it. Truth hurts. And for some people, that's the way it is. Chess just isn't their game. They can't get better because they can't remember anything. And a lot of it has to do with you're not remembering very specific ideas. You're remembering generalizations. And if you have them hundreds and hundreds of times, you would think you would remember them without trying. So, for example, if somebody scholars mated you, and then they scholars mated you again, then they scholars mated you again, at some point, I don't know when, maybe after the first time, maybe after the 20th time, you would stop getting scholars mated because it's the same thing over and over and over again. And you would be like, all right, this is that scholars mate they're always doing to me, so I'm going to do something about it. But there are people who get scholars mated, and they'll get scholars mated the next game. What happened in previous games isn't in there.
But
not in there.
I can't imagine that.
Oh, no, it happens a lot.
No,
it happens a lot.
No, let me finish what I was going to say. I can't imagine it would happen like several times in a row. I can see a couple of times.
No.
Because there aren't that many moves to remember.
Several. And this is the problem at a larger scale of why people can't improve in chess. They make the same mistake. It's a different position, but it's the same mistake. Like a good example, I don't know, I got rid of the analysis board, so I can't talk anymore. A good example is there are people, if you can call them people, and they play knight g5 and they play knight f7. And they do this every game. Okay? And you tell them it's not good, and they're like, no, it's good. I've actually had students, I tell them things, and they're like, no. And I'm like, what? Like, if I tell them losing a queen is bad, usually they agree, usually. But I've told students things, and they're like, no, I'm not doing that. And I'm like, all right, why are you paying me for lessons? And it turns out their parent was paying me for lessons. So, like, this position, if you talk to a beginning player, like, let's say, under 700, so somebody 100 to 699, they probably would like white. If you talk to a typical tournament player like Karen would say, well, I like black because I like the 2 pieces for a rook, and white has no development. If you talk to a grandmaster, they say black's winning because white's rooks don't play. It's the middle game opening. Okay, and the engine will surprise you because you were taught, whoever you are, basically if you're watching this stream, you were taught a rook and a pawn is worth 6 simultaneous connections on NordVPN, and you were taught a bishop and a knight is worth 6. So maybe black's slightly better because white's rooks aren't active yet. However, everything you were taught was wrong. And the engine says black is +3. That's like being a piece up.
But what about Joe's Gambit? Hey, Zanti.
Well,
how do you know about Joe's Gambit?
Yeah, I think that led to his passing because he couldn't take it anymore. No. Yeah.
Hey, let's do some puzzles.
But we're busy talking about nonsense.
The layout scuffed. Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's because this now it's fine. Yeah. By the way, I was telling Karen and Archer today, and Karen wasn't listening. I was because I don't know what she was doing. And then Archer was forced to listen because he was in the room. He was like, "Damn it, why am I in this room?" And I was telling him what Rapport did today. What did Rapport do in this position? It's a very unusual.
I wasn't involved in that conversation.
Yeah, you were there, and that's what I said, like, right, Karen, or something? You said you always say that. I don't know what I said. It wasn't right, Karen, but it was something like that.
Oh, well, I was doing something else.
Right, I know. You were standing there.
So anyway, what's the question? So he was white?
What did Rapport do in this position today in a slow game? It wasn't a blitz game. It was a regular slow game. And this proves my point, which I could prove ad infinitum, that opening doesn't matter. Okay, this is a move Karen's never seen.
I don't know what he did.
And Gotham Chess is like, what the hell is this move?
I'm not going to go.
Ready?
Yeah.
And he was better most of the game. He was fighting for advantage, but eventually, and the game went like this. And then I saw the position like 15 moves later, so I don't know what happened here. But 92, your favorite opening. Yeah.
Wait, it was Rapport versus who?
Dominguez.
Oh, Dominguez.
Yeah, Rapport's pretty good. He's not fourth in the world, but he's pretty good. You know whose rating is high now is Wesley So. Because Wesley has 2 wins and 3 draws in the super duper GM tournament that's going on. So he's like 5th in the world now. All right, now watch this question. I don't think Karen can get it.
Probably
and she
not.
would have got it a year ago, but she won't get it now. But a year ago she would, but not now. Name the 5 highest rated FIDE American players. Not in order, just in any order. I don't care.
Current top 5
American FIDE
All right,
rating.
let me do. I can't look at chat.
Okay.
Okay. So.
Right.
Let's see, Fabi.
No, you already said one. You said So.
Well, I was gonna say. All right. So and Fabi. American. And then Aronian plays now.
That's why I didn't think you would get it.
So Aronian.
Uh-huh.
And then
2 more.
Probably Hikaru
Correct.
still.
Yep. One more.
One more.
Wow. You're doing better than I thought. I didn't think you'd get Aronian. I thought you'd forget.
Darn. I'm going to struggle to get the last one. Who is it? Shankland?
No. He's next, though. He's 6.
All right, wait. Let me think. Hey, American. Let's see.
And the funny part is I just said his name in the last minute.
Oh, Dominguez plays for U.S. now.
Yeah. He's played for like 3 years.
Yeah. I remember that now.
So now I want to point out they're all in the top 20 in the world. America has 5 players in the top 20. And Hikaru used to be the lowest of those 5, but because of his whatever he did, I don't know what he did. It was whatever tournament that was, the Grand Prix. Now he's like 10 or 11 in the world, and he was like 19. So now Dominguez is lagging behind. Terrible. Come on, Dominguez.
I knew Dominguez. I just was hesitant.
What's funny is when the Americans play in these super GM tournaments, and there's a lot of Americans playing in them, they don't play 10-move draws. Now, Hikaru is the exception. Hikaru, if possible, will draw Wesley So and Fabi in 10 moves. Fabi doesn't want to draw in 10 moves, so Fabi has to be black. But Wesley will do it with either color. But when the other Americans play, like Aronian plays, any of the Americans, or Dominguez Caruana, or Dominguez So, Caruana So, they're playing till King versus King. They're playing like they're not friends at all, which is what you're supposed to do. Then when the Olympiad happens, it'll be good except for one thing. Do you know what's wrong with the Olympiad this year?
No, what's wrong with it?
It's in India.
Oh.
Frankly, terrible location.
Hey, Dr. Krieger, how's it going?
Somehow India got a bid in of some millions of dollars in like a week. Very suspicious. Yeah, I mean they're the world's capital of crookedness, so probably, whoever was making the decision, they just brought a briefcase full of money and said, "Can we have the Olympiad?" And they said yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of Indian people, because I know a lot of Indian people, a lot, and they're proud to tell me their government is the most corrupt. And I'm like, that's a bold statement because a lot of governments are corrupt. And they said, oh no, our government's the most corrupt. And they high five each other. And I'm like, what? When I was in India, they were giving us a tour and they showed us this monster complex. It was like a university basically, but it wasn't. And they said the government decided to build new government offices and they were 95% complete. Then the government got voted out of power. And the next government said, we don't want to do that. So now it's just abandoned buildings and they don't use them because they didn't want to pay the extra 5% to complete and then move in. So it's just sitting there doing nothing. So I was like, what? It seems like if you're already 95% complete, you might as well use the building. Why not? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right. So what do you want to do?
That's right. They're also good at cricket. Man, they like cricket. That's the one thing Priyadarsham was mad at. He said Indians like cricket too much. I think he wanted them to like chess more. Mm-hmm. They like chess a lot. Indians they don't get enough credit for liking chess. When you think of India, you think of cricket. If there's a cricket league in the US, it's all people from India. But they love chess too. I mean, they really like chess. All right, let's do puzzles, and I'll forget to turn the puzzle thing on, and then, something, I don't know.
Isn't Anand a national hero in India?
Yeah, I would say that's close to being
heard.
true. He's no Sachin Tendulkar, but I mean, I'm not either. Right, sweetie?
White to me.
Oh, I did it wrong. 3408.
Oh, yeah, you got to go.
I did everything
Get out
wrong.
of here.
Puzzles. Oh, I clicked
Custom.
puzzles, I think, instead of custom. I blundered.
There we go. All right, white to move.
All right, let me see if it makes sense on the stream. It does. Mm-hmm. Charlotte Chess Center subscribed.
Yay!
92's been played, but it's very rare. Another line that's been played, I think by report. Oh, it's been played by Drobava. Is e4, e5, knight f3, knight c6, bishop e2. My dad played that once, but he didn't like it. It was invented by Pachman. Okay, so let me analyze this position because it looks like we've seen this position before, but I don't know.
I don't remember.
No idea what the answer
all.
is. Right, I got nothing. I'm going to write no solution. Let's see. Carry the 1 plus tax. I know we've seen this puzzle, but I have no idea what the answer is. But I did solve it correctly when I saw it. Just can't do it now.
Well, I'm sure you won't. I don't remember it. Let's see.
Man, I can't see anything anymore. Terrible.
So I have an idea.
Yeah.
So I thought you would first trade the rooks.
Okay. Then he has to take with the bishop because the queen has to defend the knight on e5.
All right, and then I was looking at queen g3. Let me see.
I didn't know what to do against bishop takes knight, but maybe bishop takes bishop does win. Oh, it does win because I have bishop f1. Oh, you can't threaten back rank mate. Yeah.
Okay. I'm not sure.
Right. So yeah. So then he has to play f6. I thought he could play bishop takes knight on f5. Bishop takes e5 wins. I thought queen could threaten back rank mate, but there's no back rank mate. I have bishop f1. So you have to play f6 in that instance, and then, I mean, knight h6 check wins, but that's not the kind of.
I'm not even looking at anything you're looking at.
Yeah, you said rook takes,
Yeah,
which is correct.
I got confused. But
Then I thought you said queen here. Is that what you said?
I did.
Right.
Oh,
so I'm
okay.
looking at pawn here defending my knight,
okay.
and I'm looking at bishop takes knight. And when I originally saw the puzzle, I thought after here you could take this, and after bishop takes, the queen could move somewhere and threaten a back rank mate, but there's no back rank mate.
I see what you're saying now.
So after here, the only move that doesn't lose this knight or whatever is well, you could move the knight and defend the queen, but that seems like it would lose. But I'm still not sure that it's queen g3 because I'm not sure what to do against. So f6, I assume knight h6 check wins. I just don't see how it wins easily. I don't see a move that's not queen g3, so I'm just agreeing with you that it's queen g3.
Right.
All right, let's play queen g3.
I was still trying to work out the details,
Right.
but okay.
Okay, so well, here I figured that out already. Yeah, and then you take this because you have bishop f1.
Right. I didn't actually have all those last moves. I had the
Yeah.
ideas, but I didn't know that's what was going to happen.
Anyway, it seemed like it was winning, but I didn't know how winning it was. But it played a line where it lost a piece for nothing, so that's good. I can win up a piece sometimes. Not against that guy. I can't beat him a piece up. All right, ready?
I'm ready. All right, black to move.
This is too hard, which indicates that I solved it already.
Yeah.
This looks like a Ruy Lopez. A weird Ruy Lopez. Very strange one.
Let's see.
Go Vegas.
Black to move.
Yay. Go Charlotte Chess Center. Hey, Peter, you have to invite me to one of those, norm tournaments, like a weak one. Like, not the one Zapata plays in, like a weaker one. And give me top conditions, even though I'm an American. I got to practice playing some good players before I play in the World Open and all that nonsense.
So I was thinking.
I'm a good person to invite. I'm a GM everybody can beat. I'm exactly what you want.
So I was thinking.
Overrated. Come on. Yeah.
Bishop f3.
Never play bishop f3.
That's wrong.
The problem with bishop f3 is he can take the bishop. And then he'll save his bishop here, and he has 3 pieces for a queen, which is winning for black because white's position sucks. No, the reason bishop f3 isn't correct is you have a much better move. That's the reason.
All right, well, let me look again. Oh, I bet I know what it is. Oh, yeah, this is that same. Oh, it's probably queen h2.
Queen h2. It's defended.
Oh.
What do you...
Well, then I thought you could go rook h8.
You can. I was kidding.
Oh. Yeah. That's a common idea, like in a bunch of the lower level puzzles.
Yeah.
But I don't ever think to do it.
Yeah, you got to get me in the section that Levy Roseman's playing in. That is important. And you have to rig the pairings illegally, but don't tell anybody, even though we're saying it on the stream now, where we play in the last round and he needs a draw or a win for a GM. That's what you got to do. That's content. That's how you raise awareness. Yeah. Yeah, when somebody's trying to get a norm, I don't give them a norm. It's very hard to get a norm against me.
Yeah.
I try to make sure nobody gets norms. Then I don't get invited to norm tournaments because the organizers are like, give them a draw. And I'm like, no.
Yeah. I'm surprised to hear her say you want to play in a Norm's tournament.
Yeah, I want to. Well, yeah, because I saw the Zapata was playing, and he got 4.5 out of 9. He was the highest rated. I'm like, I could do that. I could lose all my rating points. Yeah, he had 4 Norm tournaments, and the C and D sections weren't very good. Mm-hmm. And then he put that famous teacher in the B section, A-Guard, and he came in second. And then the A section, I can't play in that because it's the actual GMs. No, I could play in the A section. Yeah, no Norm. That's right, Meepex. Okay, ready?
Yeah. To move.
Yeah, that seems to win. So I think I got it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Agar did do well. Yeah, he got sick. He had no losses. He had like 5 wins and 4 draws. No, he had 4 wins and 5 draws. Yeah, that was pretty good. And he beat both the other GMs, including the guy who came ahead of him.
Let's see. So maybe about King F3.
If King F3, then Rook here. Threatening to Queen and threatening to take this pawn with check. And then this pawn's hanging too. So I don't know. That's a lot of threats White has.
Yeah. Let's see.
And by the way, there's another reason why I don't like King F3. If you play King F3, and what's your point? What's your next move?
I was going to take on F2.
With the king or the rook?
The king.
Ah, that would be a good next move.
But that's too slow. That's too slow.
Mm-hmm.
That's dumb.
Right. Yeah. Here. Well, no, but it could be right. What's the fastest move?
The fastest.
Yeah, you said this is slow. So what's fast? Usually the answer is fast. It's not like you build. That's like a real game. These are puzzles, so you got to play.
Let's see. Well, you could go ahead and you could do something with the rook. I don't know if you take on F2.
Yeah, I think take on F2. You know why?
Yeah.
But I have a reason why that you don't know, because I saw the chat and you didn't.
Well, you can't take the pawn.
No, because one guy said it's not rook takes F2.
Oh.
So when he said that, I was like, it's got to be rook takes F2. I was like, that cleared it up for me right away.
If he takes there.
Thanks for the raid, Elisa Zhu.
Yay.
Elisa Zhu?
Thank you, Elisa Zhu.
Elisa Zhu. I almost pronounced it right. Can somebody give Elisa Zhu a shout out? Although I'm saying Zhu wrong, but, sorry.
Mm-hmm. Yay, thank you. So I don't know. Let's see if he takes.
Yeah, if you take, then White has 2 ways of playing. White can move his rook like over here somewhere. Mm-hmm. Then I think King G3 wins because you're going to have unstoppable mate. Or he's going to play rook somewhere here so he can check from the side of King G3. However, I can play pawn G3. And then I'm going to play rook check and queen there.
Right.
And if the rook goes here to stop that, then I can go back behind the pawn. So I'm pretty sure it's this. And then it's G3. And then I go behind the pawn. And I have to hope there's no stalemate. Yay, 2290.
That one seemed harder than that to me. Who all
That
got
was
that
hard,
right?
yeah.
Did people get that? What did Bonarici say?
Bonarici said if White plays rook F8, which is bad, then he said G3. Yeah, King G3 is even easier because it controls G2, so that's just instant mate. Mm-hmm. Yeah, White had to defend sideways, and then it didn't work.
That one was too hard for me. Ulysses Azu Akiva?
Did somebody give a shout out? Oh, Meepex did.
Oh, that's how you pronounce it? Azu.
I think they're just making a joke.
Oh. They might know how to pronounce it.
Right, but I think they were joking.
Oh, okay.
Although it could have been right. It could be a joke, but it's still correct. Yeah.
She's a funny streamer.
I'm a funny looking streamer. Trying to learn's too tired. It's 9 o'clock. What? What are you, an old man? Oh, wait, never mind.
Good night.
Yeah, have a good bishop trying to learn.
Good night. Yeah, I have those nights too where I'm just tired.
Ready?
I'm ready. Let's keep it going.
Looks like a French defense. This is right up your alley.
Yeah.
Hey, Ben. Hey, Karen. Thanks, Grungewort.
Yay. Thank you, Grungewort. Let's see.
Yeah, that's very cute, the answer. I know the answer because it's cute.
Yeah?
I wouldn't see this cute variation if it wasn't the answer. So,
All right, well, let me keep
so it has to be the answer.
still trying to figure out
Mm-hmm.
the correct thing.
Yeah, you'll figure out because it looks like a French. It definitely was a French defense. Yeah, it was the advanced variation where black plays knight h6 and white takes it. It's time for another train. Yeah, whatnot and etc. are the main topics of tonight. Hey Siri, what's happening in the NBA right now?
There are two conference semifinals games today. The Celtics are trailing the Bucks 76-65, with 3 minutes remaining in the third quarter. And the Grizzlies battle the Warriors in Game 4 at 10 p.m. The Warriors lead the series 2-1.
I wonder if John Moran is still injured. I think so. Trying to Learn said, I play Levy with a Norm on the line, and the commentary is done by you and Danya. That is good content. Yeah, come on, Peter, get that going. Commentary with Danya and Karen. Perfect.
Yeah, there's no commentary.
Commentary.
Not good enough.
Because Danya likes doing commentary with low-rated women.
Right.
That's why. Oh, snap.
Hey, that's not very nice.
Hey, Ken West, your move is illegal. I know what move you mean, but it's not F4.
Darn, let's see. I have different ideas. I just don't know which is right.
He said just commentary. Yeah, it's a platonic commentary.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you
No,
guys...
no cuddling during the commentary.
Right.
She'll be like, "Hold me, I'm scared. Ben's in trouble."
And
he'll say, "No, Ben's winning. No, he's in trouble."
I'll be like, come to grandma. come to grandma.
No, more like mother, not grandma. He's like 28. You could barely be his mom.
Come to mommy.
Yeah, if you were going to be his grandma, it's possible, but it's not good. It's possible.
Come to grandma, Sonny.
Not good.
Sonny boy.
What is he, 28?
All right, mommy.
Danya's 26?
Come to mommy.
Let's see. I mean, from the South, you could be his grandma, but it's much more likely you're his mom.
I don't know what the right move is. Okay, so I don't know. Bishop C4.
I mean, I'm younger than Karen, and my son's 30.
All right,
so.
move.
What's that?
I mean, I don't know the right move.
The first move is clear. You
It's
take
not
this.
clear. I
You
said
take
bishop
this.
C4 check.
Right, that's right.
That's what I said.
Now, here's why the chat's wrong. The chat's like not giving the only move the computer is going to play after that. There's only one move the computer's going to play.
Queen would take.
That's correct.
Right.
That's
And
correct.
So that's why I didn't like the bishop.
Right. And they're like,
Then-
king here, and then I do
Yeah.
this. Okay.
All right, so then queen would
none of
take.
these king moves are going to
Sounds
happen.
right. I need to get more confidence.
Right. Queen takes c4. Right.
Right.
Now, this
So
is the
now-
greatest thing that's happened in your life. That's how good it is. That's why I knew I was
Oh, then
right.
I got to look deeper because I was just going to
Yeah.
take on D2.
Correct.
Okay.
Yep.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Now, make sure you make the right move here.
Let me see what happens if I do that. Oh yeah, probably A takes B1 knight.
Right.
And that way
That's
you
how
can
I knew I
get
was
rid of the
right.
guy.
I was like,
Then you take the queen.
then you're up a rook.
Got it.
Yeah, very good. Yep. Yeah. That was 28-26. 28-26. That was good. Yeah.
That one wasn't too bad.
No, it was 28-26. Yeah, you could show that answer to Danya on your first date. I mean, yeah. Be like, look at this puzzle. I'd be
On
like,
our
wow.
first commentary day.
I'd be like, wow, you took there. Yeah. That would be good commentary, you and Danya. It would. Yeah. You could be like, Danya, why doesn't black play this? He'll say, it's white's move. And you'll say, look, just play it. Don't give me any of that nonsense.
And then he'd be like, have you been going outside with Spencer?
Only on breaks. That reminds me that what you just said.
Yeah.
When I did commentary in St. Louis with Yasser, Yasser's like, we're going on a break. And we're like, all right. And then we never came back. He would be like outside smoking and talking to people for 30 minutes. And then we come back, and another 30 minutes commentary, he's like, going on a break again. And I'm like, all right.
They had it's funny because earlier,
Go Yasser.
speaking of Yasser, earlier when you guys, when you were talking about like people being good at chess, if they've got good memories, and how some people never improve, they had kind of a similar conversation today on the St. Louis Chess Club stream.
Who was doing the? Oh,
It was Fiddler, Yasser, and Alejandro were all discussing good chess memory, and then they were asking, if Alejandro had good chess memory. He of course was actually modest and said no, he doesn't have a good chess memory.
he was a grandmaster at 15.
I know. It was an interesting conversation. Hey, I got one. I got the puzzle.
Somebody said need more arrows. So
It's pretty.
somebody said you're getting really good at puzzles. Somebody in the chat.
Well, I'm not good, but
No, they said you're getting real
got
much
better.
That was good. You
Hey,
make
last
it
night
right.
I got one that Ben didn't get. I mean, he would have gotten it eventually, but I just got it
Nah,
quickly.
I couldn't see the creeping. All right, ready? Let's see. That's check. So it's black's move.
Yay, thank you.
And black's going this way, for those of you at home. If black was going the other way, you could take, but then he would queen. Man, that'd be confusing. Yeah. I guess if it's going the other way, you go here, stopping the pawn from queening. That's a draw.
All right,
Wait, actually,
let me
if the
look at
pawns are
it.
going the other way, then this king's in check and this king's in check. So that means the pawn's going this way.
all right. Well, let me just look at the puzzle.
Eh,
I can't listen to what you're saying.
eh, eh.
Yeah, I mean, and it is King C2.
Okay, then what?
What's their best? I don't know, knight E3. I guess it could go knight D4.
Knight d4 check, yeah.
Check. Okay, so then I would go. Oh yeah, he's gonna check me. There. Let's see. Checks me there.
This is unfair because,
Back.
for me, because I'm like the world's leading authority on the right answer,
Oh,
which is, it's just a coincidence.
what?
No, I know,
My
like,
idea
I
didn't
see a
work.
variation that gets to a position that I know better than anybody in the world. So,
Okay.
so I know the answer.
All right, well, let me just keep looking because my
Yeah,
idea is
that's
not working.
unfair. It's not fair that I get this problem. I'm too good. Yeah, I have like a story about these positions that will occur later, which is why I'm good at them.
Oh, I have a different idea now anyway because that one's not going to work. I guess there. There.
Yeah, the chat's worse than usual.
So yeah, I was looking at King B2 now, and then try to push the C pawn.
Nah, because after king takes pawn, the knight and the king stop the c pawn.
All right, well, I can't do this one. I'm gonna need some.
Okay, so instead of trying to help your queening,
Yeah.
your pawn's already queening. So you can play king b4 attacking the knight. And then you're threatening the knight and you're threatening the queen.
queening. Oh, yeah.
And then when he takes this and you take this, I know that that's a winning position. It's possible not to know that, but I
Right.
know. And when these pawns haven't moved, it's winning. If this pawn has moved, it's always winning. If this pawn has moved, it's a draw. But this pawn hasn't moved yet, so it's winning.
So you can kind of do a swap.
Right. So I know this. I know this is winning. Yeah, 2506. If this pawn was here on a6, this would be a draw, or an a5, or on a4. But it's on a7, so this is a win.
Right.
Because you pretend these pawns don't exist, so you get them down to the stalemate position, and then instead of playing stalemate, when you play king c3, it's not stalemate. So imagine like black's king is here, and white's king. Okay, so I'll play it out.
Yeah, I
I'll
was
show
gonna
you.
say give us.
Yeah, I'll show you. Yeah. So we'll just pretend the pawns aren't there. That's the winning method. Okay. Now, if this pawn was here or here, this is a draw. But because it's here, we win. If he goes here, we play a5. He has to go here, and now either king move wins.
Right. Yeah.
Doesn't matter. And if he plays a4, we play a6. Then when he plays a5, we... Right. Now, if black had made a mistake earlier and had played like here, okay, this is a draw now. Yeah, you actually go the wrong square. This, I'm not sure if this draws, but I know this does. Yeah, and then a3 draws. And now if a5, then here, and that's a draw because black's going to stalemate. And if king here, then here, and then this is stalemate. And if here, then here, and then here is stalemate. So you can't. You have to. When I saw the pawn was on a7, I knew this was the right move because I knew that this was a win.
Right.
Yeah, the engine actually announces mate here. Now, what you see the engine evaluation says black's winning. Watch this. You watching? Okay. A6. It says mate in 19. A6. Now it says draw. And you can see the thing move. Yeah. Yeah, the pawn has to be on a7 to be a win.
All right, hang on a second. Thank you, G2 Santana, for the prime sub.
Yeah, but
Jump in.
I learned that over 30 years ago.
But stay there.
Yeah.
Thanks for the 9 centidues, patient otter.
Yeah, it's important that we have these tempi in reserve, right? And then, especially if it's too hot in Phoenix, you want to have tempi in reserve.
All right, let's do another one.
Another what? Oh,
Puzzle.
chess puzzle? Are we
Yeah.
done? All right.
No.
Ah, how's the king here? What's going on? This looks like a made-up puzzle. I don't think
Yeah.
somebody put their king on d8.
That looks pretty weird. White to move.
I'm going to say this one's too hard. Also, I solved it a long time ago. Go, Karen.
Let's see. Check.
This is a funny made-up puzzle because knight's here and king's here. Man, it's almost like it's not made up. That the players are just very bad. I mean, I'm starting to think that.
Yeah.
Because if we made up a puzzle, why would you do that? It looks silly.
Let's see. Check there. I think that's mate. I don't know. Or so, queen h8.
Continue. Don't stop on my account.
Okay. King f7.
Right.
Okay.
Continue. Yeah.
Okay. Then knight g5.
And what do you say?
Oh, that's mate.
Yeah.
Oh. I thought for a minute he still had an escape square.
23-37. That's because there's other moves that look good. Like rook here looks good, and queen takes g6 looks good.
Yeah.
But they're not good. But this is good.
Yeah, I just tried a couple till I found one that worked.
When I was 18, 1900, maybe even 2000, I think it was 1900, I was playing a 1700 in a slow game, and I played mate, and they said not yet, and they moved their king, and I was like, oh. A slow game, too. I just didn't see they could do anything.
Hey, click on the analysis again, because he thinks it might say if it's a study or not.
It doesn't. It
It
says
does.
custom position. So,
Yeah.
well, it's not study. It's just some silly thing they made.
Yeah, I think it's just random.
Terrible.
Rando.
Mm-hmm.
White to move.
I'm pretty sure I have it. I wouldn't bet my life, but very sure I have it.
Yeah?
Mhm.
I have to keep looking.
Mm-hmm.
Said a couple ideas. There.
Hi, Dandy Brian. Don't forget about hype trains. Some of you guys forgot. Ooh, we have 444 viewers. That's good. Don't forget for Father's Day next month to hire me for Cameo. I can roast your dad. Frankly, delicious. I'm the only vegan that'll roast your dad. Yeah, don't forget about Dre either, right? You thought he sold all of his guns? Incorrect. He doesn't English very well. Man, it sounds like you don't English very well. Oh, snap.
Darn, it feels like it almost works. Maybe it does work. My visualization's not so great. I was looking at rook takes f4.
Karen's actually a vegetarian. We should change the Nightbot thing that says Karen is not a vegan. Because it should say Karen is a vegetarian.
Right. Hey, I'm talking to you about the puzzle.
What'd you say?
I said rook takes f4.
Yeah, because always sack the exchange. Right.
Okay, and then queen takes.
Queen take.
Or no, well, let me see what they do.
Okay. I thought you were saying black's move.
No, I thought queen takes.
No.
Oh,
If you played queen takes, I said if,
yeah.
then what's your next move? Why are you going there?
Well, I saw everything except for he does get away because I was going to go queen f5, but then he gets away
Yeah, too slow.
on g7.
Mm-hmm.
So I wasn't sure.
I do like white in that position after queen f4, but you have a better move.
Okay, let me see if the rook takes.
Vegans roast vegetables all the time, so there you go. When I say all the time, I don't, but you know, it can be done.
Know what it is. I don't know. E5?
Yeah,
Because then you've got
Yeah.
discovered
Yeah.
on the king with the bishop.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah, exactly.
I saw that, but I.
Then he moved
That's
his
what
queen
you're-
away so you wouldn't play bishop d3 check and
Right.
take his queen.
Mm-hmm.
Now he's threatening mate. Oh, snap.
Let's see. Let's check. Darn. It's so hard.
Oh. You guys keep forgetting about the train.
Queen.
Boo.
And I have a queen, but he still has more material. It seems like I have to mate. I can just go down there.
You have 40 pounds of potatoes. How do you have 40 pounds of potatoes? How'd you carry that from the store to your house? That's heavy. That's 40 pounds.
I don't know. I guess, okay. I don't know. Bishop D3?
Yeah, Bishop D3
Then out of the way the
stops
queen,
mate
right.
because your queen can block.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, now you take a bishop.
Right. I saw that, but it still felt like.
Well, you have 2 pieces for rook.
Okay.
That's winning material. Yeah. And he has nothing.
I had it all. I just felt like maybe there was something better.
Yeah. That makes sense. Very good. It was only 22.89, but it was harder than that. All right.
That one was
Ready?
difficult. All right, I'm ready. Black to move.
If I was black, I'd resign here. It's probably the wrong. Probably that's not right.
I have an idea, but let me see.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe not. Darn, it better be mate because I didn't see their mate. I don't see batteries very well.
Oh,
I saw it. I saw it. All right, let's see. So let's see. Check. Surely it's that move. What?
I'm laughing at some of the answers.
Oh.
Several people put a line, they put mate, but it's nowhere near mate. It's not, as they say, this move mate. I'm like, it's not mate. It just gives all your pieces away. That's right, Bonarici. Very good.
Well, let me see what happens if they block. Let's see. I don't even see why that moves better than this other one. This is probably not right. Two different.
Mm-hmm. One line has many illegal moves. And I usually when there's a lot of illegal moves, I know what the guy means. I don't know what the guy means. I don't know what he actually meant to say. Usually I can figure it out.
I mean, I can't even take.
Huh.
My idea wasn't even right.
What's your first move?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I had a couple. I was looking at checking with the queen, but then I had two ways, and neither seems better than the other. And then my following move wasn't any good.
You know, Ken West might be wrong, but his move is legal. So that's better than, you know, most people.
Let's see. No, my idea's not right. No, he's not gonna escape. I don't know. I'm gonna need some help.
All right, so
All right,
show me
queen
a check.
Queen B5.
Right. And queen b5 and queen a6 are different.
That's what I was looking at.
The reason it's
Couldn't
different
figure it
is
out.
there's variations where I'm coming over here.
Right. Well, okay. I was
And
looking.
with my queen here, I can't do that.
That was why I picked that
Yeah.
one. Because you can get
Right.
it on the other
And
diagonal.
I'm gonna show you the king e1 analysis later.
Okay.
All right, so he
well
played
then-
rook c4. Now it's
Okay.
your turn again.
Let's see. Well, I didn't really have it solved, but okay. So maybe rook d3.
Rook d3, I would just take it, and then I take that, and I have a rook and a piece for a queen and a pawn,
Right.
and then I'm safe.
Yeah, I don't know this one. I can.
So
solve
the
it.
rook's pinned.
Yeah.
When pieces are pinned, you attack them. So attack it again. Attack that rook.
Okay, like rook c8.
Yep. That was 2779. Now I'm going to show you the variation
I mean,
I
it seems
saw.
so easy. Now we just now
Right.
see the
What-
answer.
here's the variation I want to look at.
Right.
I was gonna in this position.
I was looking at this.
Yeah.
I couldn't get it.
I wanted to play knight f4. Now if you play king here, this is mate.
Okay.
And if you play king f3, this is why your queen's not here. It's here because you can play this check. Okay, now it says that doesn't win because of g4. I didn't see g4.
This is what I was looking at, and I said
this
it better be made.
is the check that wins.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't look at
I
that.
thought this check won because I didn't see g4.
That's
Yeah,
what I
this
was
check does win.
Okay.
Yeah, then after here we have several, something. Yeah, I saw this mate too, but with queen h5. This was the mate I was going to play with queen h5. I just didn't see g4.
That was too.
Yeah,
hard
and
for me.
then I was going to go here. I saw this in the starting position, and then mate.
That was too hard for you, also, Bonarici.
So
Yeah,
the question
it's
is,
too hard for me.
does knight takes win? Probably, but I don't know if it wins. Like this is mate that the computer announces mate. But let's see if this wins too. No, that doesn't. Well, +3. Yeah, it's winning, but barely. Barely winning. But yeah, this is mate. But I didn't see g4, so this is better because it's the same deviled egg. Then if you go here, I do this mate. Etc.
What if king f1?
Illegal. King f1. Oh, after knight d3, then it is legal. Barely. And then you go check. And then if he goes here, this is mate. And if he goes here, then this is good. So he has to start giving all his pieces away. He can't play here because this is mate. So, yeah, that wins pretty quickly. Pretty quickly. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, queen b5 is better because our queen can come over here, and then here it can't. We don't have the space over here. All right, next, yours. So next.
Yeah, we don't know anything about Shiva.
About who?
Isn't Shiva the destroyer? I don't know anything about Shiva.
Huh.
White to move.
Who?
But welcome, first time chatter.
Mm-hmm.
White to move. Let me get everything situated.
This looks familiar.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Well, I've definitely solved it, even though I'm not 100% sure. Still definitely solved it. Hard to understand.
Check.
What do I do on that? Oh, I do that, and then I do that. Interesting.
Check. And you get back
Remember, bishop and knight's better than a rook,
there.
except for one thing. Mm-hmm. That's right, Santana. Yeah, listen to Moobot. The more you donate, the more you learn. This stream's been pretty light. What is it, Monday? Oh, wait, it is Monday. Damn. Our niece graduated from Emory, summa cum laude, and we had some kind of drinks tonight before the stream with the families, with the 5 families.
Let's see. What is in this work? What's it do?
Donate a kidney. I could use that.
I don't know.
So what's the first move?
Queen h4.
Right.
Check. and then
Yep. Now
King
what's he going to do?
King g8.
No, then rook d8 check wins the queen. The queen's defending d8, so then rook d8 check.
Oh, so he's going to run out?
Well, he can't lose his queen.
Okay.
So, yeah, he has
I
to
didn't even
play
look at that.
He has to play king
Okay.
g6. Otherwise, you just play rook d8. and it's
Yeah,
over.
okay.
Yeah.
All right, well, let me look. King g6.
Mm-hmm. You guys really need to learn notation. I mean, the letters and numbers are on the board for you. Come on. Stop being wrong. If you could move your rook anywhere,
Well, let me just look at it.
yeah, you have to get your rook involved in the attack.
I'm looking at it. But if you're giving me hints, I can ask you when I give
All
up.
right.
Trust me. I don't know.
I like helping.
Oh, I
I'm
know.
a helper.
But I don't get a chance to solve it.
Mm-hmm.
I was already looking at what to do with the rook. Obviously, that's my only other piece.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to get mated. Back ranks.
Just get mated. Yeah.
There.
Then the puzzle's over.
And then there. So can't you just, rook d4?
Yeah, but you don't want to play rook d4 because that's too passive. Then black can defend against rook g4 check. You want to get your rook up in there in his
Right.
grill. And the problem is, so of these squares that are closer to his king,
Oh, I see what I could do.
Yeah.
But then he runs off.
okay, but which one would you want to play
Queen
if you could play?
g4, and
Queen
then
g4?
put the rook on d7.
Exactly.
Yeah, I saw.
That's what you want to do.
Yeah, I can see
That's
that.
what you want to do. Right. Yeah. Now he's threatening mate that you were scared of before.
Well, also, what if his king ran over there to h7? Okay, we can look at that in a second.
King to h7.
Guess it still won't help.
Oh yeah, I hadn't seen that. That's a good question. I only thought he'd play king f6.
Right.
I think after king h7, I make the same move. I still play rook d7. Yeah.
All right. Okay. Well, anyway, let's.
No, I'd like to take the bishop, but he's checkmating me. Remember, you were afraid of getting checkmated?
Yeah. What was the last move? If it's
Queen
highlighted?
e5. The queen was here, anyway, here.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's because that other
We're
one
going
was
to take his
highlighted.
queen and then mate and all that.
Okay.
This puzzle's difficult because white played f3 earlier in the game. Although it's possible He played E takes F3, but probably he played F3. That makes it hard to win. Although in this position it makes it easier. But that's not the point. I'm not the one on trial here. Not this trial. Maybe the next one.
Let me see. How about Queen H4?
Right, that's check and it stops the mate.
Right.
Yep.
And then,
Well, you're done.
I thought they were going to keep going.
Well, if they move the king, you take this and you're winning. Mm-hmm. So they have to play G5 to keep going.
Right,
Then you have more than one move that wins. You could
okay.
check, trade queens and take this. Or you could play queen here check, which is better, and then mate him. King here, rook F7 is mate.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah, queen check defending the back rank. Yeah, let's look at king H7. I didn't see king H7 was legal. So it's the same move. I was right. Now, queen E5 is the same answer. I can check and stop mate and then take the bishop.
Right.
Same thing. So you have to defend your bishop somehow, but then, man, it's mate and here. Yeah, you can't defend everything. Yeah, you just lose. All right, one more.
Yeah.
Next. Let's
What's-
see, what color am I?
We're streaming till when?
Technically till 11, but I'd like to stop at 10 tonight
10? Okay.
because, woke up at 6:30 to take the car in to get the windshield replaced.
Woke up.
Terrible.
Got out of bed.
I did get a nap in. Man, I had crazy dreams. All right, so we're black. It's black to move. Black's going this
All
way, obviously, frankly.
Let's see.
This one I solved because I'm a grandmaster. If I was an IM, I still would have solved it. Let's try to get one more train in before we stop. Or, somebody give 50 subs. Something to make this stream worthwhile. Canyon Arrow. Answering Mark's question.
I mean, and they're just like Queen G3.
Yes.
And then it's just sort of a pattern with the knight. And
Let's have a look at the
Queen,
pattern. Yeah.
kind of like, let's see. Make sure I do it right. Yeah, I guess it's Queen G2.
Uh-huh.
And then Knight F3.
Uh-huh.
And then Queen D2.
Uh-huh. Very good.
Yeah, I see that one all the time.
Yeah. In the chat, they wanted to play Knight F3 on move 1 and be wrong.
I see this one all the time.
Thaddeus answered after we did it.
Yeah, this one's like common.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I got it.
Yay. 2242. Go Karen. That was good.
Yeah, that one I see a lot. I have sort of
Yeah, he played here so we could take en passant.
my own names for some of these too.
Black to play. Black's going this way. White's going this way.
All right, let me see. All right.
Ooh, Spencer's live. I guess I know who to raid. Can we get one more train? We've had like one train and we got to level 0. It died before level 1. Terrible. Yay, Nightbot explaining what a train is.
Let's see.
Let's go scam train. Scam them out of their money.
Darn, I have to think about it.
Mm-hmm. Again, you don't know what nepotism is. Nobody in the stream knows what it means. Look at a dictionary.
Yeah. And I was thinking.
How do you guys know the word nepotism if you don't know what it means?
I was thinking king e4.
Very, that's right.
Because that way you get out of
Yeah.
the way of your own pawn.
It was a joke. No, I hear that a lot. Nepotism. I hear that a lot.
That way you get out of the way of your own pawn, and you're going after
No
the
jokes
other
on the
one.
stream. Yeah, my brother got it right. He was worried about it, but he got a vaccination. Right, that means you support Nepo and the Nepo Carlson. Who would do that? King e4 is correct.
Okay, so then f4. Let me see. One, two, three. Let's see, can I do that? And I think it's king d5.
Correct.
Yeah.
F3 doesn't work because of
You
king
can
here.
catch it.
And then after
And
king
so-
here, king here, king here, king here,
And then you just go
king
over
here,
there.
king
Yeah.
here, king here, king here, king here, draw. So F3 loses a tempo because he's going to go here anyway and win your pawn. So you win his pawn. Right.
Right.
Now what?
Okay. So
Thanks, Bray10. You're the best. It seems like White played a good game, so I would offer a draw. Yeah.
I see. I think you just go king b5.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just let him.
What do you
have
think
it.
White's going to do here?
Probably a3.
Yep. Then what are you going to do?
Gonna run the other pawn up
Uh-huh.
to get the king out of my way.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and then you can just, yeah. Did it.
24-30. Very good. Yep. Mm-hmm. Man, tough going today. All right, last puzzle. Ready?
Yeah. Well, you know, all days are different.
Let's see. So black's going this way and white's going this way, and it's white to move.
I'm looking forward to going to the gym tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm looking forward to.
Mm-hmm.
Believe it or not.
I got it.
I'm still looking.
Yeah, we did solve this before with Spencer.
Oh.
Yeah.
Darn. I gotta look for a second.
Yeah, if you guys haven't solved it before, you're not going to solve it. Terrible. Unless you have an engine, then easy. I still couldn't remember the answer, but I figured it out again. In the neighborhood.
This one's hard. Oops, sorry. I don't know. I just don't know it.
It's hard.
And I don't remember it.
Yeah. Okay, so you have to queen.
Okay.
Okay, then he takes with a rook. We'll look at.
Okay.
We'll look at.
All
Now
right.
there's a really cool move here.
Nobody could take there. So that's not so cool. That can't be it. I don't know.
I
don't know
showed
what it
this to I can't remember her name, and she said, "It's so cool. It's so cool. It's so cool." What's her name? Who is? She's one of the sisters. I can't remember their names ever.
Streamers?
No, the actresses. There's these two female actresses. I can never remember their names. They're sisters.
Sisters?
Yeah, I say it all the time. I can't remember their names, and you tell me. One of them is in Severance.
Arquettes?
Yeah, the Arquettes.
The Arquettes. Yeah.
Let's see. Wait, now I think it wasn't an Arquette.
Roseanne.
It was. Wait, was it an Arquette?
Isn't it Roseanne?
Well, I gotta think about it.
Or Roxanne.
Was-
Rosanna.
What was one of the Arquette sisters in?
Trisha.
I think it was Rosanna. Was or Roseanne? Rosanna Arquette. Rosanna?
I know. Maybe
Was
it's
one
Roseanne.
of them in True Romance? If
Yeah.
you don't tell me, I'm gonna look over there.
Patricia. Oh, no, wait. Actually,
Patricia
maybe it wasn't.
Arquette.
Maybe it was.
Oh,
the
I
other
like
one.
Patricia Arquette. That's a name.
No, she's the one.
Which
that's in
Arquette
Severance.
was in True Romance?
Actually,
Anyway, she said, "You're so cool.
I hadn't even
You're
seen
so
it, so
cool."
I don't remember.
Anyway,
Maybe-
so Rook's.
maybe it was-
We have the poster there. I
Is
can
it
just look at. We're at Rook C5.
Roseanne
It's Rook C5 check.
Arquette? Oh, okay.
Patricia Arquette. Yeah, and then you win this rook. Now Rook
Wait,
takes
go,
his.
go back. That was too fast. I got
Yeah.
confused.
Okay,
got
queen.
confused. Okay.
This is what he did. Now
Okay.
you check, and you're forking this rook. So they take the rook, you check, and then you take this rook.
Oh, I see.
Now, if they take with the rook,
That's pretty cool.
this rook, this is also tricky, and you only have one winning move here. He didn't do this, but if he plays rook takes, what's the one winning move for white? Rosanna Arquette was in Pulp Fiction. Yeah, Patricia Arquette's a great actress. Rosanna's good too. So you're wrong about Patricia Arquette. You're wrong about a lot of stuff. Yeah, the fight scene that's in the director's cut with Arquette and James Gandolfini is great. Great fight scene.
Yeah. I don't know. Let me see. Let me check here. Oh, I see it. You could go rook d1, check.
Yep.
And then take the other rook
And then you
with your
take the other rook. Either way.
Oh, yeah,
Well, if it plays king here, then yeah, you have to.
right,
play
that's
this
what I
rook,
was thinking.
right.
The rook with
Yeah.
it. Okay.
Very good. Yay, thanks, Super Judas. Very
Yay,
good.
Super Judas.
All right. Thanks. Whoa, I clicked the wrong thing. Thanks for watching, everybody. You guys are the best, and so forth, mainly and so forth. And tomorrow I'm streaming from 8 to midnight Eastern. Sorry we cut short today, but I'm old and tired and some other excuses. And we did a lot of puzzles.
Yeah, it was
All right.
tiring.
See you guys tomorrow. Bye everybody.